Hi, I'm Captain Ken Chapman, the Area Commander of the Salvation Army of Orange and Osceola counties. And I'm going today to show you what a good bell ringer looks like and also what a bad bell ringer looks like. So when you're outside the stores and you're out ringing the bell, we have on our little red cheerful apron. People are walking by. Hello, we're greeting everyone. Hello, how are you? Merry Christmas. How are you today? How are you? Good to see you. Look good in that nice sweater. Ooh, that's the ugliest Christmas sweater I've ever seen. Ooh, when you interact with people, they give more money. And this year, you need to know on our stands, on our sign, we will have Apple Pay and Google Pay. A good way for people to give. No cash, no problem. And even more than that, look at this. This is our jingle jar. Our jingle jar is no cash, no problem. You take your credit card, dip it in, pull it out, and look what happens. We've won the jackpot. That means that your donation went through. So this is a great way for people to give by debit and credit. It's safe and secure. You can tell people. So all bell ringers should know how to use our jingle jar. And that's very, very simple. And promote it. Hey, ma'am, would you like to give to our jingle jar? No cash, no problem. Would you like to give by Google Pay or by Apple Pay? No cash, no problem. And of course, we'll take cash. I always say Merry Christmas. In the Salvation Army, we don't say Happy Holidays or Season Greetings. We say Merry Christmas because we believe in the Christ of Christmas and we want to promote that. So we're cheerful, we're always happy, we're upbeat, and the day will go faster and you'll have a greater time. Now, let's show you what a bad kettle ringer looks like. Unless you're disabled and have a note from your doctor, you should never be sitting down when you ring a bell. We should always be standing. Here's a bad bell ringer. Not interacting with anybody, no energy, sitting down. What time is it? When do I get off? This is not a way to ring a bell, folks. This doesn't attract people and it doesn't represent the mission of the Salvation Army. This I've seen before, and never, ever should we see this at a kettle, right? The bell. Help the Salvation Army. Oh, thank you very much. We never smoke at the kettles. People that do that will be asked to be removed from the kettles. And you know what? Here's another thing we shouldn't do. Scrolling on Facebook, looking at the phone. We should never be on our phone when we ring a bell because that means we're not engaged, we're not interested, and we're not attracting people to give. Here's what you need to remind yourself about ringing a bell. This bell is a bell of hope. When you're ringing this bell, you're helping to house 300 people a night in shelters. When you ring this bell, over 1,000 meals a day are able to be fed to people who are hungry in Orlando. When you ring this bell, there are 319 elderly who live in our towers for next to nothing. We take care of them. When you ring this bell, you're helping 150 at-risk youth with sports and with music and with character building and life skills classes. That's what this bell does. When this pot is filled, bellies are filled. When this pot is filled, lives are restored and hope is brought back to people who need it. You can be a model bell ringer and make Orlando a better place. God bless you. Ring those bells and ring them with joy.